Whew. Wow. Thank you, WWE, for proving me wrong and delivering one hell of WrestleMania. What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and this is my couple of minutes later review of WWE WrestleMania Dallas 32, the longest WrestleMania show in history, but probably one of the best in my opinion. Just an overall spectacle and appearance is so professional. If I had to describe this WrestleMania in one word, it would be professional. Because from the pre-show to the kickoff show to the opening, everything about this, the stage was so beautiful. Everything about this WrestleMania felt professional. Like one of the first things that came to my mouth when I was watching this with a couple of my friends and my family and stuff was like, they're a publicly traded company now. Like, it looks like a professional. Like, go listen to my NXT Dallas review, and I said that card didn't feel like a wrestling card when you watch it live. It felt like watching a UFC type, boxing type HBO match. That's what I'm trying to say. This felt like watching the Super Bowl. Literally felt like watching the Super Bowl. So, just an overall grand spectacle of it all, it looked great. And it looked like having Renee Young and Corey Graves and Lita and Booker T calling some of the pre-show stuff, some of the interviews they did pre-show, where they were all just good. Good. And I just saw something that made me mad. I still got WrestleMania playing while my phone's dying. You can hear.
I know he's backstage somewhere. So I'm going to take a picture with Ramon, and he's going to hold my Intercontinental Championship.
Shut up, Zack. Anyways, let's start breaking down this card, and I'll just go through it piece by piece. Whew, okay. So, are we going to talk pre-show? Let's get out. I'm not going to go in depth on the pre-show and stuff, but it opened up with Kalisto defeating Ryback in kind of a short match. It was fun watching Kalisto fly around the ring. Then we had the 10 Divas Tag Match. This match was fun. The Team Total Diva won. Everybody got some good spots in it. Like, I was hoping Emma got some good spots in. Naomi got some good spots in. Paige got some good spots in. Everybody got really, really good spots in. So everybody looked good in this match. The Usos versus the Dudleys. This was a precursor to the Roman Reigns Triple H match that ended the card. It did end the card. Spoilers. Well, this whole thing is, match spoilers. So, the Usos, they got a good reaction when they came out. Then the crowd was more on the Dudley side during the match. And then after the match, when they started doing the table spots, they were Super Saiyans! Sorry. They were back on the side of the Usos after they did the table spot. So it was kind of weird. Then we had the actual WrestleMania card. It opened up with the ladder match, which was fucking amazing. We all questioned this match, like, why? But we never actually, I don't think a lot of people actually stepped back to see how good this match could actually be. I would have rather have Kalisto than Sin Cara in this match, but Sin Cara did his spots. No botches, I don't believe. I don't remember any botches in this match. It was a really, really, really good match. The ending shocked the holy hell out of me. The ending spot was Kevin Owens climbing the ladder after he beat down Zayn. You had Dolph Ziggler acting like Shawn Michaels, literally super kicking everybody. We saw Sweet Chin Music for the first time tonight, and it was amazing. And then on all this, we got Kevin Owens on the ladder, and then he did some stuff with Stardust, and then they were gone. And then we had Kevin Owens getting pushed off the ladder by The Miz. The Miz about to get the title. And I was like, I'm down for it. But then Zack Ryder pushes him off the ladder. Like, I was like, literally, oh my God, Miz is about to win. Oh no. And then Ryder pushed him off. I'm like, yes, the match is still going. No, Ryder's about to win. It was crazy. Ryder won. He's your Intercontinental Champion. Jericho. Styles. What a match. Jericho won. I don't want to talk about this match yet. I can't. I cannot talk about this match until Monday Night Raw for reasons. Jericho won, and I'm not down with that. I'm really not down with that. And then we had it was a lot of backstage Zack Ryder promos all night, so I don't know what's going on with that guy. And then after that, we had Brock Lesnar tossing around Dean Ambrose for like 15, 20 minutes, literally. It was fun watching. How did I skip this? The pre-show. My heart skipped beats. My heart skipped beats when Lita was in the ring presenting the women's championship. My heart skipped beats. The belt is so beautiful. The belt is beautiful. You would think when you hear the words, it's a smaller version of the WWE title, you're like, ew. But then we actually look at it with the white scrap and then the red background with the red diamonds accent. Oh, it's a beautiful belt. I want that belt. It's a beautiful belt to go along with a beautiful match. Oh my God, this match was great. I told you, mother effers, that this match was going to be great. Like, I'm not saying that nobody said it was going to be bad, but I told you this match was going to be the match of the night. And in my opinion, it was. From the entrances, you had Sasha Banks coming out with Snoop and the other girl. You had Becky Lynch with her insinuated steampunk entrance. It was nice. And then you had the queen Charlotte. Like, when it comes to the women now, when it comes to like the 4 horsewomen, Asuka, Emma, it's like certain people, I love them all equally, but Charlotte is the queen. They're like, is Charlotte, Sasha, Becky? They're right there. They can interchange from top 3, and Asuka's up there, top 4. They can interchange, but they were on the card. She wasn't on the card, so she don't matter. There was moonsaults. It looked like Sasha. They tried to kill Sasha. They tried to kill each other. The theme of the weekend was they were trying to kill each other. Sasha was commemorating a lot of her match moves to Eddie Guerrero. I was making a connection to Bayley because the patterns and the color just kind of reminded me of Bayley when they wrestled about an NXT for the belt. It just kind of reminded me of that, so maybe it was a double homage in some way, or maybe I'm just reaching for the stars. But the ending of the match was the only thing that kind of, it was the only way for this match to end without Sasha winning. So they had Becky tapping out to Charlotte, while Sasha was trying to get back into the ring and Flair was holding her down. So it was just weird, but I'm down with Sasha. Oh my God, I'm so tongue-tied. I'm down with Charlotte being the women's champion and ruling the division. Charlotte can run with the title for as long as she wants. I don't care. She is the queen. I bow down. Just what she had, her robe was, I'm done. I'm sorry. Her robe was made out of Flair's robe from 24. That's beautiful. It was just, go watch the damn match. I'm about to go watch it like 3 more times. Did we get to the New Day match? 'Cause I feel like that was early. I'm going down. I'm looking at no DQ because they have it up already, and this is where I normally go. Okay, so that was before the Dean match, but the League of Nations match and New Day match, which was kind of fun. Well, the only thing that was really fun about it was the New Day coming out as Super Saiyans or Saiyans and Saiyan armor. It was crazy. I marked out over that. I really did mark out over that because I played Dokkan Battle. I love Dragon Ball Super right now. You guys know that, and it was just good. It was just fun. I told you the League of Nations was going to win. I told y'all League of Nations was going to win, but they won for other reasons. We had Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Mick Foley come out and assist beating up the League, and then stunners for everybody, including Xavier Woods, which was a fun spot. Now let's get back in order. And I believe we have the Hell in the Cell. I keep wanting to call it the cage match, but it's Hell in the Cell. This match, At this point, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to go back and rewatch these matches, which I'm doing now. WrestleMania is still on the background, which you heard earlier. This match and the Andre the Giant Battle Royal was on during The Walking Dead. So I'm sorry. I watched The Walking Dead. And just quick side note. My heart hurts from The Walking Dead. My heart hurts from The Walking Dead. Quick side note. It had me in tears. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm mad enough to admit it. Walking Dead had me in tears because it was the best horror movie I've watched ever. Go watch the season 6 finale. If you know anything about the Walking Dead comics, it will have you jerking. Like, oh my God, what is going on? And then Negan shows up and it just changes the whole atmosphere. Cause you go from like fear to terrified. Anyways, I saw a lot of this match, the Undertaker Shane match. I saw Shane kill himself. I don't want to talk about this match too much because I'm mad that Taker won. I really wanted Shane to win, so I don't know where they're going with this now. I don't know how they can keep this going with Shane and Vince and this, but watching Shane do what he does is always fun to watch. From the coast to coast to him missing the elbow off the cage, which was funny. And I really thought Undertaker was about to lay down when he patted Shane on the cheek. No, tombstone his ass. 1, 2, 3. Then we have the Battle Royal. I literally saw the ending. I saw my boy Baron Corbin win, and that's all that matters. Baron Corbin won. Baron Corbin won. Welcome to the main roster. And then we had a segment with The Rock. He announced that the crowd was like 1,100, 700, no, 101,763. I'm intoxicated, so leave me alone. And he was doing all that. He had a little fun thing with a fire extinguisher with The Rock, his logo, whatever, it's The Rock. And then Bray Wyatt came out, and I got hyped. So then it got weird because Bray Wyatt cut a promo. The crowd was into it a little bit. So I'm like, Bray's getting his heat back. Bray's getting a little bit of the heat back. And then it sounded like the Rock was putting him over, which I got confused. And then they started talking about fighting each other. And then it was The Rock versus Eric Rowan. The Rock had all his gear on already and with him. So that was kind of funny. And then John Cena popped up. John Cena popped up and things just got interesting because the crowd did not boo him. At least they didn't boo him as hard as they normally would boo Cena. The crowd was on Cena's side. The crowd was happy to see Cena. And throughout the whole night, I even tweeted it out once. I was like, oh, it was just like, oh my God. I think Triple H is going to win. Like the whole card was just set up like, I think Triple H is going to win. I don't think they want to risk the boos. And the boos weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be for Roman Reigns. Oh, they were bad. Don't get me wrong. 70,000 people were booing Roman Reigns at one point. I say 70 because I'm being generous. About 70,000 people, maybe 75,000 were booing Roman Reigns. And that's crazy. And I just felt bad. I was like, I even tweeted out, hashtag worry for Roman. I thought that was funny. I don't have to think it's funny. But in all, the match was brutal. There was no blood. There was no blood on the pay-per-view. It looked like they tried to bust each other open. Stephanie did a killer job on her intro. Paul Heyman did a good job on his intro for Brock Lesnar, but Stephanie killed it. Paul did it. Paul always does a good job, but Stephanie killed it. She lost her voice and all that good stuff. But the match itself wasn't bad. I think Roman legit injured himself during that spear. At least he sold it very well. Tried to get some sympathy from the crowd, but the crowd didn't care if he was trying to get sympathy. He speared Stephanie, and Triple H tried to pedigree him, and he did, and then he kicked out, and then there was a sledgehammer, and then there was some ducks and a spear and a 1, 2, 3, and the crowd cheered for Roman a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, it wasn't like they didn't boo him out the building. They did not boo him out the building, thank God. But they were on his side a little bit. So Monday Night Raw is going to be interesting. I want to see my Bullet Club. They owe me Bullet Club. They made AJ lose. Ugh. I don't understand the logic in AJ losing. I don't understand the logic in AJ losing to Chris Jericho. I blame that on Fandango. I blame Jericho losing on my Fandango as my I blame AJ losing on Fandango winning a couple of years ago. I need to stop talking. Jericho is mad. He wanted his retribution for that loss, and he took it out on AJ. Just give me my Bullet Club. Give me Enzo and Cass. You give me Baron Corbin. I'm fine with that. You gave me Sami Zayn. But why Zack Ryder? Why Zack Ryder? Whose idea was Zack Ryder? I don't get that one. That's the one I don't get. AJ can slide. Zack Ryder can't. Somebody has to pay for that one. Was that supposed to be Neville's spot? Please, if that was Neville's spot, because I know he took his spot, but that was Neville's spot to win, keep the belt on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens killed people in that match. That match was great. And then Zack Ryder won. Oh my, I'm salty. I gave y'all a nice review, but I'm salty about a few things. I'm salty about AJ losing. I'm salty about Zack winning. I'm salty about the way the Divas match ended a little bit. I get it. I understand. The only thing I don't understand is Zack Ryder winning. And all the little vignettes. Why are they pushing Zack Ryder? Out of all times to push Zack Ryder. Why didn't y'all push Zack? Lord, give me strength. I gotta go watch Quantico now. So y'all are lucky. We'll talk about this more during Raw. I'm gonna have this up as soon as possible. I am the Average Gamer Sean. Follow me on Twitter, and everything else is linked down below. Share this video out so people can get their WrestleMania predictions out. But I'm about to snap on Zack Ryder for no reason. I'm a fan. I am a Long Island IZ fan. But I just don't understand why he's a Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. Then I walk out that match. I'll see you guys later.